This is another opportunity for you to learn on mathematics appreciation. And today we'll be talking on Pythagoras Theorem. On the board here, we say that this theorem states that in any given right-angled triangle, the squares on the hypotenuse is the sum of the squares on the other two sides. So if you have a right-angled triangle of this form, we call this a right-angled triangle because one of its angles is 90 degrees. So it's right-angled at this particular angle is 90 degrees, okay? So whenever we are given any triangle of this nature, that means we can use Pythagoras theorem to get information about this triangle. And Pythagoras theorem cannot work unless the triangle concerned is a right-angled triangle. The longest part is the part we call the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. If we have an angle here, the side facing this angle is called the opposite, and this side is called the adjacent to the angle. So Pythagoras theorem says that the squares, if you square this particular line, the square on this line will be equal to the sum of the squares on these other two sides. It only works for Pythagoras for right-angled triangle. So here we have an example. It's a given the right-angled triangle below, obtain x. We are given this side, but we don't know what this side is. But based on the information we have from Pythagoras theorem, we know that the squares on this side is equal to the sum of the squares on these other two sides, given that the triangle concerned is a right-angled triangle. If it's not a right-angled triangle, then Pythagoras theorem doesn't hold. So using that particular information, 5 squared now equals to x squared plus 4 squared, because the square on the hypotenuse must be the sum of the squares on the other two sides. So we perform the simple arithmetic now, just taking 4 squared to the other side. We now have x squared equals 5 squared minus 4 squared. And that is 25 minus 16, which is 9. Therefore, x squared is 9. But we are not looking for x squared in this problem. The question said obtain x. We know that if we square both sides, if we take the square root of both sides, the square root will cancel this square and we'll let the x to stand alone. And we take the square root of this other side. The square root of 9 is 3. This information is gotten from indices. If you not watch a video on indices, you can go to our YouTube channel. You have all that you need to know about indices and its laws. So if we simplify from here now by taking the square root of both sides, we have this. Of course, this square root sign means raised to power half. This will cancel this, and x will be equal to 3. Therefore, means that the remaining side of this triangle that wasn't known is x equals to 3. Thank you very much for watching this video to this point. We appreciate your time. Please share, like, and comment in the comment section. Thank you.